left behind. Tomorrow's a gift, so I'll make it mine. It's thick in the air, it creeps down my spine. And there's nowhere I'd rather be than in the stir of the echoes, all through the ages, stories of greatness. And I'll never let go till I'm in the pages. Yeah, I'm gonna chase it. I wanna be right there with the heart of a warrior, right there with the pride and glory of times come now. I wanna be right there in the mind of the feeling, right there when the end is nearing. Times come now. Bring me the fire, bring me the war, give me the ones I came for.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the most must-see professional wrestling, not sports entertainment, but professional wrestling promotion on God's green earth and Al Gore's internet. Welcome to Overdrive. We are your kings of commentary. I am the 2.5D PNG of power, Mr. Elias Storm. And with me, as always, my friend, the manager of champions, and the manager of the lesser but still great brand, Stanley Brewer. Stan, how are you tonight?
You know, well, number one, I'm sick. I'm sick of your shit. I was about to give you mad props for spitting nothing but facts, but you had to put in one subjective opinion in there. So you know what? I'm not giving you any props, and in fact, I am sick of your xenomorph or whatever the hell you call this brand. Alright, if it were up to me, we would be watching that new hotness right now in Overdrive Pride, but you did sign the contract, you did co-sign the loan to set up the portal, so we are legally obligated to show your show to the masses. So,
Yeah.
I fear no man, but the legal system, it scares me. It really does.
Yeah. I mean, taxes and the IRS even scares the Joker, and he doesn't fear anything. So that says a lot.
No, that's very true. I fear those bastards too.
With that being said, tonight's card is very interesting. We got a lot of build up into Break the Ceiling. Now that you've stolen my idea, but you know it's all good. But first up, most importantly, ladies and gentlemen, we've got the true internet champion, the creator, the originator, the innovator, the indie death god himself, Matt Cardona, will be defending his internet championship for the first time ever here in Overdrive against Joaquin Wild of Legado del Fantasma.
Quote-unquote internet championship.
I'm sorry. Do you not remember formerly known as Zack Ryder introducing the internet championship, defending it everywhere, and WWE stealing it and putting it in their video games without giving him credit? And then firing him harshly?
Yes, and then I stole it and made it a title of my own. Except it's the World Internet title, therefore, it's not his title, it's our title. One word makes all the difference in copyright, my friend.
Wouldn't the internet already itself ensue that it's the World Internet Championship, seeing as the internet is the World Wide Web?
Well, the thing is, there's an explanation for this, and you're going to be shocked by what I have to... Okay, we're not doing that bit. Move on with your card.
All right, cool. Next up, the first women's Break the Ceiling qualifier match here on the Zenith brand. It is the Nightmare Rhea Ripley taking on Cora Jade. I'm very excited for this match. Cora is definitely the underdog here, but I think she has all the potential in the world. But Rhea is new on the block, and she's been showcasing her talents from day one, obviously picking up that win over Liv Morgan a few weeks ago. Obviously competing in Pick Your Poison as well. Or should I say the women's Battle Royale to determine Becky Lynch's #1 contender. Bianca won that, and then obviously the match at Battle Scars happened. We still have to follow up on that. Next up, men's Break the Ceiling action. It's Damian Priest, the Archer of Infamy, the leader of the War Games team of the Judgment Day, unfortunately coming up short, in the alternate universe at Survivor Series. That was a hell of weekend, by the way. You know, a lot of returns there. Great to see Truth, Punk, and Orton back, taking on the glorious, limitless one, Keith Lee.
I still don't know if we've seen One in Glory actually compete as a tag team.
We definitely have, but they're minding their own business. Let them be great. Next up, we've got the Dream Open. Another first round matchup. This time it's Group B. And if you could just throw that graphic on the screen for me real quick, that'd be much appreciated.
Oh, wait, are you talking about the group graphics?
Correct, sir. Please and thank you.
Well, talk about your match while I get that on screen for you.
All right, cool. It's the American Nightmare, son of Dusty Rhodes, who this tournament is in memoriam of Cody, taking on Mustafa Ali, a guy who has been absolutely everywhere over on the Zenith brand. Mustafa's competed for the International Championship. He's competed in showcases. He's competed in battle royales. He's competed in ladder matches. And I think Mustafa is looking for that one win, which may be the tournament itself, to catapult him into the stratosphere, because I truly believe he has all the potential in the world. But tonight, he's got a very tough road ahead of him.
Oh, that graphic is up, by the way.
The graphic is up, and as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, the Dream Open Invitational Group A will be featuring, obviously, Bryan Danielson and Carmelo Hayes. Bryan picking up that win and getting the first 2 points on the board, but also Xavier Woods of the New Day and Santos Escobar of Legado del Fantasma. And in Group B, a bunch of heavy hitters in their own right. We've got the phenomenal AJ Styles, Chad Gable, and then, of course, tonight, Cody taking on Mustafa Ali. Updated rules for the tournament are as follows. You win 2 points, a loss 0, and now thanks to these 15-minute time limit matches, a draw will equate for 1 singular point. I'm very excited to see this tournament continue to unfold over the next few weeks.
It's going to be an interesting one for sure. To me, though, I mean, I hate to give you praise, but I have to give credit where credit is due. This is quite the diverse lineup in terms of, I mean, you have Danielson and Styles, right, who have been on top of this industry, for several different companies, been on top many times, and then you got guys who, Ultimate Universe seem to be on the up and up, or guys who just need to find their way, or guys who just kind of need that one victory to really get, get something big started. So I mean, as much as I hate to admit it, this tournament really does play to what Overdrive stands for, and that's just giving opportunities and seeing who makes the best of it.
Absolutely. And next up, in our semi-main event, in our penultimate match, we've got the end of the rivalry. Finally, it's the New Day in Kofi Kingston and Big E taking on the Usos in the Tag Team Tables Final Mix Elimination Tag Match.
Elimination.
Yes, correct. correct. Table elimination. The rivalry ends tonight. No more Usos versus New Day. No more Bloodlines versus New Day. It ends tonight. And the winner obviously moves up in the rankings. We still have to look forward to the FTR versus the Creed for the tag titles, but who knows? Next up, maybe the winner of this match. And in our main event, we've got a match for the ages. 2 former NXT champions in Adam Cole and Shinsuke Nakamura will break the house down in their Break the Ceiling qualifier match to end the night. And I, for one, am very excited to see 2 top quality stars, former leaders of the NXT brand, show what they have here tonight.
I just want to say that I hope Dusty's son loses, because that would be funny as shit. And I can't wait to prove that your internet championship, quote unquote, is nothing more than a paper title when we get to Supremacy down the road. But that's down the road. Pretty good card, not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's a great card. Also, it's not my internet championship. It's Matt Cardona's. I have all the respect in the world for Matt. Matt said, you know what? I'm tired of hearing about this so-called internet champion on the Orange brand. I'm the internet champion last time I checked. He hasn't been pinned or submitted. I said, you know what, Matt? You're right. You've been defending it all around the world. In the NWA, in Impact, and AAW, up there in New York for all the indie promotions, and CZW and GCW, and I was like, you should defend it here. You're signed here. You've been killing it. You've been vibing. You've been in high profile matches. Absolutely, Matt. Defend your title. Welcome back. And that's what he's here to do. So honestly, I kind of feel bad for Joaquin here. Matt Cardona is looking to prove something here tonight. And in our first matchup, I think he will be doing that.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like Joaquin Wilde's got something to prove, too. I mean, remember, in what was supposed to be a tune-up match for Kevin Owens, you know, the week before Battle Scars, when he cashed in Break the Ceiling, Wilde gave Owens, you know, a bit of a match. Ultimately, Owens did come out the victor, but Wilde hung in there. Wilde fought with, you know, with heart and soul. I know that's copyrighted to a different wrestler, but even still, I mean, Wilde, realistically, I think could steal one here, but, you know, only time will tell from bell to bell.
First of all, it's not a thing.
Yes,
still,
it is a thing.
It's still not a thing, sir. Stop trying to make that a thing.
I make everything a thing. That's kind of my thing. You get me?
Also, that was Cruz del Toro who ended up suffering that loss to Kevin Owens a week before Battle Scars. His Legato teammate, but you know, hopefully Joaquin can start to pick up momentum for all of Legato, because you know Santos, you know, did pick up a major win against Lance Archer, which solidified his spot in this tournament. Not that either of them knew that time period. And you know, he did also eliminate Lance Archer in the Pick Your Poison Battle Royale, and he almost made it to the end. But other than that, the other two members have kind of been treading the water. They picked up a win or two here as tag champs, but nothing a lot as the internet champion. Matt Cardona is making his way to the ring.
I mean, I will admit, you know, we talk about auras and how when you're a champion in OCW, your aura is so powerful that the belt, you know, floats off your shoulder. His belt was clipping through the fabric of his jacket. It was no clipping through a part of reality itself. That's a little scary. I'm not going to lie to you. So I really hope he loses
otherworldly. The internet champion is, you know, Matt Cardona's internet championship truly breaks the mold.
You know what he needs to do? He needs to make the Internet Championship a spinner belt like he did the GCW title. That would be awesome.
Oh, the spinner with the skull would be crazy.
But now that was...
Look how great that belt looks.
Like, that was my favorite thing about his whole GCW run. He became so anti, like, deathmatch and everything that he was just like, you know what? I'm going to make your belt into a toy, just like my old company.
Yeah, embodying ECW Vince was hilarious. I loved it.
Oh, yeah, wearing the do-rag. That was funny as fuck. And then he beat Rhino for, like, the 19 years at that time vacant TV title. And won.
Yeah, the ECW. I forgot about that.
I wonder if Paul E signed off on that.
Probably. I mean, he's a pretty chill dude. I mean, it was Rhino's title, though. Like, Paul E gifted all the ECW titles at, like, the individual wrestlers at that point. Again, Cardona handing off his internet championship now.
Could be the last time he sees that. I hope
yeah.
it is. And Wilde, you could be seeing that later tonight. What a huge victory this would be for the young man. And once again, showing that Glory doesn't like to do tag teams, but the individuals in the tag teams, well, that's where they make their money.
That's literally not a true statement at all.
Bro, my tag team division's running circles on yours right now. Have you had TLC yet? You have not.
Have you had Hell in the Cell yet?
No, because I don't have to.
Oh, okay.
I've had TLC.
I don't have to be TLC.
Well, yeah,
okay.
people don't say, oh, Hell in a Cell. People say Hell in a Cell, too, because that's when Foley went, wee, off the top.
The New Day and the Usos have the greatest tag team Hell in a Cell match of all time.
Well, what number is it, huh?
1. But it's New Day Usos like 7. So what's your point?
Well, no, what number Hell in a Cell match is it, huh? Because, I mean, TLC was numbered 1 through 4.
It's Hell in a Cell 1.
You're saying, and then you're implying it's the first Hell in a Cell. Meanwhile, what a swing and a miss by Cardona there. Wilde slipping out the way, just barely. Oh shit! And just absolutely bashing Wilde's skull into the mat. I can't say the word mat.
Joaquin.
Oh, shit.
Sunset flip powerbomb there.
Sunset flip, Canadian Destroyer, Code Red, whatever the hell you want to call it. And Cardona's not a small man. I mean, look at how big that man is. That just goes to show the athleticism of Wild, who's looking for one of the biggest wins of his career. And he's on a roll right now. Cardona not able to get into any offense. And now throwing him back into the ring.
Working him over now. Back into the ring now.
Now, I'm curious. I know he's wearing, like, Toy Story gear. When did he first wear that?
True. Probably. That's a good question. Probably.
Oh, here's covered by Cardona.
A year ago.
Out at one.
Probably a year ago during his NWA title run, I would say.
I could see that, because I couldn't see that. I couldn't see him using that in, like, GCW. Would have been kind of funny.
Cardona.
And a power
bomb.
My
God, what a power bomb.
Doesn't even sit out, throws him down. Oh, Wild's back up. He's ready to throw back down.
Wow, now.
Brings Cardona
bringing him to the ropes.
The ropes with a little slap. And now choking him out a little bit.
Out here.
Wild springboard, sling blade, or no, bulldog.
Bulldog there.
I corrected myself. I know what I'm talking about sometimes. Now some vicious right hooks by Wild. Cardona has not been able to obtain any kind of advantage so far in this match outside that power bomb.
I would say a springboard sling blade would be great. I don't even know what that would look like.
I mean, that would be someone's finisher, honestly, if someone could actually do it. And Wild lifts him up. Alley-oop power bomb.
Does not cover, though.
Now, a step over. The disrespect to the fake internet champion and the drop kick to the back.
Whoa. All right. Chill with the disrespect, because Matt Cardona can easily put you through a table, sir.
No, it's your show. I'm gonna hate. I will always hate your show.
Oh, Wild Russian leg sweep into the submission.
Oh, he's got a middle of the ring on the C. Does Wild see a victory in his future? Ooh, Cardona says no.
Cardona.
And using that large frame to work out of it, but he's gripping onto that arm. Cardona's finisher though doesn't require his arms, requires use of his legs. Ooh,
dropping him down there. Yeah, no, radio silence could easily be hit out of nowhere. Have to keep that in mind. Is he gonna do it again?
Now he's gonna do snake eyes.
Snake eyes.
And Cardona has finally gotten that momentum he's needed desperately throughout his match. Gut wrench.
Oh, gut wrench powerbomb. I think people are doubting the singular wrestling abilities of the Goddamn Phantasm. You have to remember, these guys used to be individuals until they came together in NXT. Joaquin Wilder is a former multiple-time X Division champion in Impact.
Oh, really? I actually didn't know that.
Yeah.
What was his name in Impact?
It was also Joaquin Wilder for a little bit, and then it was DJ Zema Ion.
That's complicated.
Yeah. Well, you know who Robbie E is, right?
I've heard the name.
They were in the stable for a while.
And Wild, I think it was looking for an overhead. Cardona, like, again with that big frame, you could hear just how vicious those rights are.
Ooh, Plex. Fisherman's version.
And Cardona showing, hey, I know how to wrestle too. And I think that he's got the words. I think he's got Wild on the ropes. Wild. Hurricane Rana, comeback maneuver.
Cover.
One. 2. Cardona out at 2.
Kick out by Cardona, though. Again, I think Cardona's getting a little bit more of a fight than he expected. Same with Kevin Owens a few short weeks ago.
A Wild through the middle ropes. Suicida to the back of Cardona.
That one had to hurt a little bit.
Like Persona 5, you never see that coming, and Cardona did not. Oh.
Cardona now. Probably filming it,
now,
soaking in the adulation of the crowd.
Basking in the OCW Nebula. Oh, Wild. Ooh. Cardona might be busted open.
Wild may have busted him open in there.
And there we go, working on that leg of Cardona. This is very smart by Wild.
You know, the jumping ability to use the radio silence definitely takes advantage of those strong quads of his.
Oh, Wild. He's going to the top rope. No stranger to rope number 3.
Oh,
Back elbow drop.
elbow drop.
Oh, he's going up again. He's going up again.
Oh, does he have?
Oh,
450.
Cover. New champion.
One,
New champion.
two,
Oh, no, we don't.
Banana kicks out. What a match, ladies and gentlemen.
Wild is beside himself. He's going up
Oh,
for a third
goes to
time.
top rope again.
450. Hits it.
Another one. Cover. 1, 2.
New internet
three. Oh
champion.
my God.
Suck my
New
dick.
internet
Joaquin
champion.
Wild.
I mean, I'm okay with this.
Out of nowhere. Two
This
450s.
makes things very interesting. Joaquin Wild is the new internet champion.
And Joaquin Wild, he's going to be singing to the radio on the car ride home tonight. Your new internet champion. Wow.
Matt Cardona cannot be happy about this one, but honestly,
Oh, I'm very happy. Fuck that guy. For right now, anyways. When he's on
What-
my brand,
what
he can do
does
whatever
this
the hell he
mean?
wants.
what does this mean in the eyes of John Moxley, the current world internet champion of Overdrive on the Orange brand? How does he feel about this?
Well, I mean, he and Cardona do have some history, and as far as I'm aware, I don't think Mox and Wild have any history, so, you know, I don't know. Mox is not really a game tape kind of guy, but he might need to look at a little bit of game tape. Might need to, you know, turn the TV on to, the competition maybe in a week or so. You know, just to see.
It's very interesting how this is going to go. I mean, obviously, Joaquin Wild has to be looking at that spot at Supremacy now that we've been talking about it. Obviously, one of those matches is more than likely going to be a unification match for the current 2 internet championships floating around Overdrive. But
we won't get the
John Moxley. It's got to be annoyed by that. But then again, Supremacy is quite a while away.
Yeah, we won't
So
be getting
who knows?
there
Maybe
until
Cardona.
about mid-January, probably.
Cardona can get that title back. In the meantime, we've got Rhea Ripley and Cora Jade in Break the Ceiling qualifying action.
Now, this is
And 2 upsets happened tonight.
I mean, honestly, I was gonna say, like, and this isn't me going against Rhea because she's not on my brand anymore. Obviously, I wish her the best of luck. I drafted her for a reason. But Cora Jade has become one of those unexpected standouts here in OCW. You know, she has a couple big victories under her belt. She took Becky Lynch to the limit in the first ever OCW chairs match at Defiance. So, you know, I think Cora Jade, she's been the underdog her entire run here in OCW, and I don't think she really cares. She just goes out there. She's wrestled her goddamn ass off, and this would be the opportunity of a lifetime. But Rhea Ripley, she's mommy for a reason. Mommy is always on top for many reasons. She's an absolutely destructive force.
No, yeah.
It's going to be a battle.
Demon of your nightmares.
You sleep,
And,
breathe, not leave me here in your dream. I'm
And
getting
she's
fucking
looking
real.
to eat Cora Jade alive here tonight. Hit a riptide and go home in quick succession. Obviously, her Judgment Day compatriot and Damian Priest also competing here tonight. Look forward to that big meaty men slapping meat match.
I
with
love a
Keith
good meat
Lee.
match. But now,
Not as meaty as Keith Lee Otis in a rematch would be.
Oh my
Obviously,
God, yes.
But,
we should
you
call
know.
that the meat cup. Now that would be, you know what? I'm taking that one of these days. Meat cup. You have to be a big
Fair
meaty
enough.
man, and if you win, you get to take home a year's supply of meat.
What kind of meat?
Whatever meat you please, and whatever meat falls within our budget. Which
What
I don't know
what
what
if they're
falls within.
vegan?
Listen, we'll figure out the semantics when we get there. All right, planning is for the booking committee only, and even then, the plans almost never work out the way they do.
Well, that's a very good point.
Yeah,
Like Matt Cardona can attest to that, booking himself into that match.
I mean,
it'd be an easy match.
I mean,
and
Cora Jade can kind of be a testament to that. I mean, it wasn't planned for her to kind of rise up and be on the upper echelon of the Glory Women's Division, but
you know,
here
very,
she is.
Very good point.
Here she
I'm
is.
extremely proud of Cora and everything she's accomplished since I signed both her and Liv Morgan during the Blind Invitational, and clearly it's working out great for her.
And I mean, the thing is though, is that oh shit, I actually put a talent on this. Okay. Oh well. Well, anyway, the thing about it is that Rhea doesn't really need break the ceiling. She's already been a well-accomplished world champion, so.
No, it's a very good point.
You know, I mean, obviously she would love to put an Overdrive championship under her belt, but if you're Cora Jade, you're probably looking at this and being like, why is this match a thing? But you know what? We're here. It is a thing.
Yeah, I don't know, but I feel like Rhea's only really, truly, again, Rhea's like 25.
Mm-hmm.
She's only really coming to her own compared to like some of the other women she's competed against for championships over in the alternate universe. And Rhea Ripley isn't truly a house. She's slowly becoming a household name for sure, but I don't think she's still reached the level of women like Charlotte Flair or Becky Lynch.
Oh, what a maneuver by Jade! And you know,
and I think
no, go ahead.
This is the opportunity for her to do that, whether she wins break the ceiling or not. And honestly, maybe I'm counterpicking you in this instance and just making sure I have a surefire bet in the match to make sure that break the ceiling stays on its home brand, the brand that created it, the Zenith brand.
And I would like to do nothing more than to steal your creations from your very eyes. But, you know, the thing with Rhea Ripley, though, is that she had a really good established character in NXT. I think the problem was that when they brought her to the main roster, I mean, she immediately got a Raw Women's Championship run, but I don't think a lot of people really remember that. It doesn't help that was in the middle of the Thunderdome era, but also, they turned her face. And
I love face Rhea. She's cool.
Yeah, but...
Oh! Senton.
I've always felt... Oh, and...
Cover
now. Did
One,
that Senton do it?
2.
Oh my god.
3. What the...
Wow! We barely even talked about the match. We were talking about the semantics around the match. Cora Jade! Lightning strikes twice. Another upset.
Lightning has definitely struck in the same place Lightning tonight. And in a bottle at that. Cora Jade, I mean... absolutely shocking everyone here, qualifying officially for break the ceiling, and the most impressive victory I've seen in a while here on the Zenith brand. I'm not even sure what happened.
I mean that might have just been the absolute greatest senton that the world has ever seen.
We're not doing that. No. Jaded is her finisher. All right, her and Jade Cargill can share the name.
People can have more than one finisher.
Yeah, we're not doing the world's greatest thing. That's not that big a thing.
The world's most sensational scent.
I hate you so much. Oh, anyway, next up,
I love this.
the Archer of Infamy, Senor Money in the Bank, obviously, taking on the limitless one, Keith Lee. Will he bask in his glory tonight? Or will the Judgment Day reign supreme?
And you want to know something? I was really thinking about this match, and, like, this is no disrespect to Damian Priest, but, like, and this is part of me just, you know, still kind of learning more about independent wrestling and everything, but who was, and this is actually a different question to you, who was Damian Priest before WWE?
Punishment Martinez was that guy. It's really weird because he also used to be really fat, but he lost like hella weight. His best work was obviously in Ring of Honor. He's a former Ring of Honor World Television Champion. He worked in New Japan a little bit. He bounced around on the Indies, but I really think him getting like that WWE contract and being able to be in NXT and reinvent himself as Damian Priest, the Archer of Infamy, capture the NXT North American Championship, win Money in the Bank, join the Judgment Day, win the Undisputed Tag Team titles, took his game to the next level. But yeah, formerly known as Punishment Martinez, and an ROH staple at one point in time, he's always kind of had that like rock star vibe and attitude, but it went from like grunge, like punk emo, like new metal, almost in a sense.
New metal, huh?
It's weird.
Well, like,
Yeah, like MU.
like when I was trying, blah, words. Sorry, get my camera reset. But like, kind of like what you said. The point I was wanting to make was that not a lot of people really knew who Damian Priest was until he became Damian Priest in WWE. And the thing is that like, ever since I've known Damian Priest, he's always been rising. He's always been getting better. I fell in love with his Arch of Infamy character when he won the North American title in a great fucking ladder match that featured, it was like him, Gargano, Bronson Reed, the Velveteen Dream. There was a great spot where Bronson Reed jumped off the ladder with Candice LeRae on his back. That's besides the point. Like, dude has, like, every time I've seen him, he's always been getting better. He's always been making moves. Comes to the main roster, and he's U.S. champion, has a good run. Then, as you said, joins the Judgment Day, becomes Mr. Money in the Bank. Dude is always seemingly getting himself into bigger and bigger spots. And that's why I think Break the Ceiling is, could be such a big thing for him, because that's that next step. That's that next part of his evolution. Now, Keith Lee is someone who I feel has always been great. Obviously, great gimmick, great wrestler, but just never, except for one time, and then it was just kind of ruined because Karrion Kross was the thing. Except for one time, he has not been given that chance just to run with a championship title. When I feel everybody and their mama knows that this guy fucking has it as a wrestler. Like, he's got it. He's just got it.
It's and unlike Damian, I feel like Keith Lee's always kind of been at least somewhat known for sure on the independent scene. Former Pro Wrestling Guerrilla World Champion.
He must have had that shit for 700 days.
I don't think it was that long. The PW shows used to be a lot more frequent, and now they're like super far apart, obviously. What a match so far, just hard hitting as usual. But Keith Lee kind of came into WWE well known, trying to make a statement. Obviously, won the NXT North American Championship, and then became double champion, winning the NXT title by beating
Adam Cole.
Adam Cole.
That was a great match. You and I watched that shit, actually.
Cover won. Yeah, and then obviously he beat Roderick Strong's stablemate in the Undisputed Era for the North American title, becoming the second, I should say, double champion in NXT history. Obviously, the first being Adrian Neville, being NXT and NXT Tag Team Champion. But it's...
Oh my God, Priest!
Oh,
using that middle
man,
rope
that
as a
should not
step
fly
ladder.
like that. Absolutely insane maneuvers in this match so far.
Damn.
But yeah, no, and then he leaves WWE and teams up with Swerve, wins the AEW Tag Team titles, breaks up that tag team after losing to the Acclaim, and now he's kind of just middling. So I think this is also a really good chance for Keith Lee to kind of break that glass ceiling.
And let's be real, AEW absolutely fucked it. They should have had a feud between Lee and Swerve immediately.
Yeah, they kind of did, but they didn't.
Like, have 3 matches, like, where they both trade wins. Have, like, the blow-off match be, like, unsanctioned. And then they can go their separate ways. You can still have Swerve be who he is, doing what he does. And these two men beat the dog shit out of each other. And Lee backing into the ring. And, oh, Lee! Is he going to win it this way?
Looking for that count out.
No, here comes Priest. Here comes Priest. Oh, and he slides
barely making it back in.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Keith Lee could have had a count out victory and qualified right there. Oh, breaks through the clothesline and
the pound. Sending Damian Priest flying cover. 1, 2.
Priest didn't know what the fuck hit him.
Out. Will Judgment Day go 0-2 tonight? It's kind of losing, unfortunately, has kind of been their MMO, as like obviously losing glorious tag team titles to the Creed brothers.
Oh, and Lee might have been looking for the BBC right there.
Losing the international championship after losing the tag titles to the Rated R Superstar Edge. Oh,
Christ!
Cover. 1,
kick out by Lee.
Kick out by Lee.
But it's
No, it's very interesting so far, like the path that Judgment Day has taken since obviously Wrestle Mayhem.
I mean, they've had success though. I mean, they had that short-lived success as a tag team, but they've had success as single stars too. I mean, Finn Balor obviously became international champion and is on his way to possibly being the first Triple Crown winner. And BBC blocked again by Priest out of awareness. He might have been looking for South of Heaven right there, but Lee wisely moved out.
Wait.
What?
Wait, no. That's not the name
wait a
of the
minute. I'm
move.
sorry. He was looking for the Spirit Bomb. I'm sorry. I thought he was looking for Big Bang Catastrophe. And out of two is Priest.
Is that what he calls it?
I thought you were the one who told me that. He calls one of his moves the Big Bang Catastrophe, the BBC.
I thought it was because it's the Big Bang. No, you're right. Yeah. Now the power bomb is the Spirit Bomb, but the Dominator fucking standing suplex into the power. Yo,
spinning elbow. Oh, kick to the back. Jesus H. Tap dancing. Christ. Keith
Tell me
Lee.
why I forgot. That was that is
Lee,
what
middle rope on the back. God. Now Priest knows what fucking Kevin Nash felt like going up against Mabel. Oh, this could be it. Oh! Not a Spirit Bomb. He didn't sit out for it.
He's looking for something, though.
He's looking for...
Spirit
Bomb!
Spirit Bomb! Cover!
1,
Priest
2,
folded in half.
3. Keith Lee qualifies.
Lee officially qualifies for Break the Ceiling.
Whew! That was just a hard-hitting matchup of two freight trains going up against each other.
Honestly, I'd be concerned if I'm anybody else in this match come Break the Ceiling. I'm very concerned, in my opinion.
And this is probably the biggest singles win for Keith Lee in OCW so far. Qualifying for Break the Ceiling, and he's the first one to qualify for the Break the Ceiling match in the men's division.
Absolutely. I'm very happy for Keith, and I think honestly, not only do all the other guys have tough match to follow, but they've definitely got a tough match to look forward to. But I definitely think this match right here has the opportunity to one-up it. Second match ever in the Dream Open. Mustafa Ali takes on the one, the only Cody Rhodes.
But before we do that, I need to check something, so y'all watch a quick commercial interruption. We'll do this one. And we is back. Sorry about that, folks. We just had to make sure that, had to make sure the portal was working. And don't question us, right? Have you ever operated the interdimensional portal? I bet you haven't.
No, it's hard sometimes. Physics are weird, man.
No, I mean, it is absolutely, but... Okay, Cody Rhodes, just, there's been so much filler content in this goddamn story, like, what the fuck is going on?
I don't know, but Cody will win some matches, and then he'll get to the big one, and it'll be really weird and random.
Wait, hold on.
Yep.
Alright, sorry, had to make sure we got that in.
I get chills every time. It's insane how over this kid is.
Oh, I can't wait to do that in a fucking full stadium with people in April. That's gonna be so fucking cool.
But it's so weird, right? Because Cody's always just like a step away, but in his defense, I feel like Cody still hasn't really gotten a one-on-one shot to truly be world champion.
Nah, he hasn't. And it's just because hasn't been able to win qualifiers. He got eliminated early in Pick Your Poison. His one championship match, he was strutting his shit so hard, he didn't realize Okada was hitting the Rainmaker. So a moment of hubris cost him everything.
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously, the triple threat match with Otis, and Johnny. Otis ends up pinning him unbelievably. I'm still shocked by that. But I think now Cody, but he absolutely wiped the floor with the Enforcer Solo Sikoa for like 3 weeks in a row. So it's weird. So I definitely think Mustafa Ali is phenomenal as he is. Has a lot of shit to be worried about in this match because Cody looks intense. I talked to him earlier tonight, and he looks more focused than I've seen him ever in Overdrive.
Yeah,
but so I think this win tonight is going to be, if he can get it, means a lot going forward for him.
Nah, but here's the thing. You have to look at this from Mustafa's standpoint, right? He has been on that same precipice. He's been on the precipice of winning the international title, been on the precipice for qualifying for championship matches, but just, one way or another, just has not been able to get over that hump. But unlike Cody, who's, been champion, all around the world, Mustafa, has not, and this isn't, obviously this is Dream Open, this isn't Breaking Ceiling, but Mustafa just hasn't really been able to find that success, sometimes due to things just completely out of his own control. And, his shirt, it says chase the light. He's been chasing that light seemingly his entire career. And, the Dream Open,
very good point,
with the chance to possess, oh my goodness, the Dream Open, a chance to possess a brand new championship.
Disaster kick.
Like, I feel like being in this tournament, I feel like it's, like, I don't know if, Mustafa, it makes him more motivated or what, but,
CAG there.
I feel like we talk about it all the time, making the best out of opportunities. Oh, fuck. And I don't think anyone wants to make more out of this opportunity than these two guys.
Oh, Hurricane Rana.
For both different reasons and also similar reasons.
Ali was busted open on that knee there. Yeah. Cody being very aggressive here tonight.
I mean, you were right. He said he had that look in his eyes. Oh, Jesus, right hooks.
Punches to the face now.
And so far, it has been all Cody in this match.
Cody, yeah. Suplex. Oh, no, brainbuster, actually. The tilting of the head mat is there.
And Ali crawling to the ropes, and oh god, you can see that right above his fucking eye. Look at that.
I've never seen. Well, that's the lie. I have seen Cody like. I haven't seen Cody like this in Overdrive though. I feel like Cody Rhodes has unlocked a very deep, dark place in himself for this match here tonight, and maybe for this entire tournament.
And I mean, one of the things, and you and I have. Oh, what a scoop slam!
Oh, scoop slam!
And here's
very
the cover.
Reminiscent of his brother.
One,
now.
Two, and nope, he's not Moose, and not world's greatest scoop slam, but
very strong too, though.
Oh wait, looking for the crossroads! Oh, this could be over quickly. One,
One,
two,
two,
three.
three, and it
Wow.
is. I told you, Cody looked me in the face,
Wow.
and he told me he was winning the tournament. And honestly, after a showing like that, I kind of have to believe him.
And Cody Rhodes at the top of Group B automatically with 2 points. He put Mustafa away quickly. I mean, you know what it is? It's probably living up to that legacy of his dad that's weighing on him the most, because you and I have talked about this, you know, off camera. Dusty sadly was not around to really see Cody, break through.
The breaking of the ceiling for Cody Rhodes, obviously winning a championship that Dusty held very near and dear to his heart, the NWA World Championship, beating Nick Aldis at the first ever AEW centered pay-per-view that was All In, and All Out, I should say, excuse me, and he went on, to also be Ring of Honor World Champion, IWGP United States Heavyweight Champion. He founded AEW, 3-time TNT champion there, had multiple high caliber pay-per-view main event level matches.
He had that great match with his brother.
Yeah, against the likes of his brother, Dustin Rhodes, the Natural, against MJF, against a guy like Wardlow in a steel cage match. Several with Sammy Guevara and Darby Allin. Obviously, a phenomenal dog collar match with the dearly departed Brody Lee. Unfortunately, Dusty missed all of that. And when Dusty was here, I mean, you can see it in Cody's documentary on Peacock. He was focusing on his new kids, his new family. The NXT, like the newer generation of professional wrestlers.
Yeah, that's right.
People like
that's
Charlotte Flair,
right.
Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Becky Lynch, Bayley, and obviously all those people's accomplishments can speak for themselves. But while Dusty was being their dad, Cody was drowning.
And so many people, have talked about how they owe a lot to Dusty. I mean, Kevin Owens, said that, the way that Dusty got him to really start cutting good promos was, Dusty told him to start talking about his family. Because, I know Owens was married and probably had, already had, first kid or 2 kids at that point, which one of his kids is really fucking tall, by the way. But, Kevin, attributes, him being able to become better promo artist, thanks to Dusty. And that's just one example of many. And I don't know the exact timeline for when Cody left WWE, but obviously the gimmicks he had, were not able to stick, and it got to the point where he was wrestling in a trash bag, and
Stardust. Oh.
In which not
the potential was there for that to be a really cool gimmick.
I was about to say that, especially with
the
with
powers
Goldust.
that be. The powers that be kind of ruined that gimmick from the beginning.
But the whole point of this is that, we know that coming into this invitational with who it's about, who it's, being a tribute to, I think Cody really does have that chip on his shoulder. And goddamn, did that show in this match that we just saw. Yeah, we might need to check on Mustafa, because Cody absolutely unleashing the beast right there.
No, absolutely.
And he goes up early.
Yeah, yeah, we'll have a trainer check on Mustafa. I'll check on him in the back when I get the opportunity. Cody Rhodes, strong statement for the opening of Group B. And honestly, not only does Group B have to worry about Cody, but Group A definitely does if he can make it out. But for right now, Chad Gable, AJ Styles, and then obviously Mustafa in a potential rematch have a lot to be worried about when it comes to Cody Rhodes. But moving on, tag team tables action. New Day, Usos, final mixed elimination tables match. Who will bury the hatchet finally?
See, I love how Kingdom Hearts went from me insulting you for stealing my ideas to actually playing into how we name matches.
Well, I mean,
gotta love that long-term storytelling.
Yeah, the New Day are gamers, so are the Usos. I figured, Woods is a very big Kingdom Hearts fan. Unfortunately, he's not in this match tonight because He's competing in the Dream Open, and I don't need any injuries fucking over my tournament. God forbid. Not saying that E or Kofi are getting injured tonight, but just in case. And so I was like, you know what? Let's make it fun. I love Kingdom Hearts. So do all of our fans, or at least a large portion of them. Let's give them something to talk about.
And of course, this is a tag team tables elimination match, unless the referee tells them something different, which at that point, out of our hands. But this whole thing began, obviously, New Day and Usos. They've been real life rivals, for forever. We were talking about, Hell in a Cell 1, as apparently the kids are calling it nowadays, between New Day and Usos. They've had a long-standing rivalry IRL. Their rivalry here in OCW, took some notes here. It began at Glory number 6. The New Day defeated the Usos in tag action. But then, when the entirety of the New Day took on the Bloodline 2 episodes later in a trios match, that went to a time limit draw. Since then, they've had singles matches. They've exchanged some, victories. But Jimmy and Jay do not have a singles victory over either member of the New Day, but rather Solo Sikoa holds a singles victory over Big E when they brutalized each other in that Falls Count Anywhere match a couple weeks ago at Glory 12, and Kofi has a victory over Jimmy. So Jay, actually, we haven't seen him wrestle anyone singles, but honestly, I think because of that, because of the Solo factor, Solo the person, I feel New Day really has the advantage here because an angry Solo Sikoa, as of right now, nowhere to be found.
Solo hasn't been seen in a couple weeks after his last match. Been in the lab training. Obviously, Solo is looking at Miro. He's looking at Kevin Owens. Hell, he might even be looking at the Creed Bros because he feels his brothers can't get the job done. Obviously, Roman hasn't been seen in a while either. God knows what he's up to. Maybe he's shooting Hobbs and Shaw 2 with Dwayne now that the writer's strike is over.
Was that really going to be a thing?
I have no. I hope not. I don't care about that franchise anymore. Like, Paul passing away, unfortunately, ruined a lot of that for me. But even then, I was very close to being over with it by the time Fast 7 was being produced.
I love how it was they had wasn't it called Fury? It was Furious 7.
Yeah,
and it was
Furious 7.
It was. I think they called one of them Fast 5, Fast 4. So I love how they just all right, we'll take out half the title, and we'll make it a sequel.
Right, because it's the Fast and the Furious. Too Fast, Too Furious, Fast and the Furious to Tokyo Drift, The Fast and the Furious, Fast 5, Fast 6, Furious 7, Fast 8, Fast 9, and then Fast X. Yeah, so it went from Fast and the Furious to Too Fast, Too Furious, and then 4 being the Fast and the Furious. I was like, that's so weird.
And speaking of Fast and Furious, both these teams off the Fast and Furious starts.
Lying.
Jey Uso got planted, rolls to the outside. He's going to meet Mr. Biggie E. Kofi eats a kick and an uppercut. Oh, he's back up.
Yeah, the only thing I enjoy from that series anymore is Fast and Furious Spy Racers on Netflix. This is not promotion, but it's a cool show.
That was a cool-ass drop kick by Kofi. Seemingly teleported a few feet to land it.
Oh my God! E planting Jey Uso on the outside.
And of course, this is elimination tables match. Have to eliminate both members of the opposing tag team in order to win. So obviously, whichever team loses a member first, the remaining member essentially in a handicap match after that. And as we saw with the Creed brothers against Judgment Day, that 2-on-1 advantage, it
definitely makes all the difference in the world. Obviously, Dominic Mysterio being immediately eliminated, very honored. That camera angle, I thought he was going through the table.
I thought Kofi was about to get launched over the rope, but maybe using the rope to save himself.
Jay now.
Oh, and I've seen Kofi go through 2 tables before. Wasn't pretty.
Yeah, no, he ended up injured after that, which led to a phenomenal singles run by Big E. Uh, God bless him and his neck.
Well, now a table set up by Jimmy, but Jimmy rolls to the outside. 2 tables
E.
in the ring. Oh, what's E thinking? Oh, E puts
Putting
Jay!
Jey Uso through the table.
And the Usos already down a man. The table that Jimmy set up.
Ends up costing his brother. Oh,
And Big E gets planted on his big ass. Now Kofi rolling the outside to get the table that's been kind of doing shit this whole match. And Jay is... Jay looks...
Jay's got to be feeling hot with that one. I was costing the Usos probably the match here.
I mean, he just looked dazed and confused. And, oh, Big E thought he was going to do some collateral, but nah.
No, honestly, Jay just now recovering from being put through that table. Jimmy has to be annoyed with his own comeuppance at this point, honestly. Big E, going to the top rope. This can't be good.
Oh, God. Hide your kids. Hide your wife. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh.
Okay.
Going for that broken broom handle.
And now Jimmy trying to put up a fight, much like my camera. Tripping up Kofi.
Oh, taking out the leg.
The Big
Kofi
E's right
Kingston.
there. And this is why that 2-on-1 advantage is so deadly. You take care of one, well, the other's going to be waiting right there for you before you have a chance to even blink. Back in the ring goes Jimmy.
Jimmy back into the ring now. Table set up, but Jimmy.
Table's knocked down, though. Oh, Jimmy picks up
Uso,
Kofi.
Samoan drop.
Oh, now Kofi.
Getting dragged by E.
What's he gonna find under there? Another table. Of course, Thanksgiving was very recent. I hope no one got put through the table for their Thanksgiving. And Kofi.
Do you think the Usos
fuck!
and Roman? Oh my God!
I don't even know how he's still standing. He just went onto and through the steel steps.
E.
And now a power bomb.
Oh, Jesus. But like I was saying, do you think the Usos and Roman and Solo all went to the NOIE Thanksgiving and just kind of silently glared at each other for like 4 hours?
Oh, probably. Suicida by Kofi!
And E following right behind. Honestly, this is a mugging.
And Jimmy was just trying to find himself. A miracle, he's still walking.
Kofi, Russian leg sweep.
But this is just how much this match, this rivalry means to the New Day.
E setting up.
Oh, wait. Oh, Jimmy getting thrown in. There. Jimmy getting thrown in, trips up E and the table.
Kofi, stiff shot now.
And now, there's 2 places he could be taken.
Jay's all alone. It's him, the New Day, and 2 tables.
Oh, Jimmy.
Still fighting though. Jimmy. Jimmy.
Oh, Jimmy could get a quick advantage right here. Oh.
Trying at least. It's honestly the 2-on-1 odds are just a little bit too much. Being thrown directly into the table. This is probably
it.
E.
Some tag.
Will Big E get both eliminations?
Maneuvers. Yes,
and
he does.
Simple suplex to wrap it up. The New Day have attained Kingdom Hearts.
Well, now you have to wonder what's next for the New Day. I mean, and this has been a factor for many weeks, but the fact that Judgment Day aren't the tag team champions anymore, New Day could be up for a title shot after this.
Yeah, obviously FTR and the Creed brothers have a match on the horizon. FTR winning that Eliminator match in very interesting circumstances, but we reviewed the tape, and FTR did indeed do what they needed to do, and so you guys can look forward to that match. Honestly, you know what? I'll book it next week. In the main event, it will be FTR Creed Brothers for the glorious tag team championships. You heard it here first.
Nope. I'm not going to say I'm going to hold you to it, because I'm not. I hope you forget and fuck things up and people call you a liar.
Nah, never happened. And in our main event, Adam Cole, Shinsuke Nakamura. Words are hard. Let's see if they can decide who's the better former NXT champion and the next man to qualify for Break the Ceiling.
Of course, both these men, alumnus of NXT. We talked a little bit about it earlier. Well, Shinsuke came from Japan. Like, is Adam one of Dusty's children, quote unquote?
I want to say no. Unfortunately, I think that like they were there. No, because the Dusty Cup had already started at that point. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So unfortunately, no. But I can say with confidence that he's definitely one of William Regal's, and that's almost just as good.
And Adam Cole, he's made quite an impact on your brand in one way or another. I mean, he's had some big matches. He's created some moments, but trying to break that ceiling in more ways than one. He's had qualifiers, hasn't really been able to qualify for it. Well, actually, I take that back. He was in the title match at Defiance, but
yeah, of course, obviously, unfortunately, being eliminated first, and Otis taking an advantage and being the first man to successfully pin Kazuchika Okada in an Overdrive ring. The Defier of Odds, as we like to call him, but. Can Adam Cole, regain some momentum and defy the odds tonight and become the second man to qualify Break the Ceiling? Obviously, Adam is a Ring of Honor legend, former Ring of Honor world champion, has held the tag team titles, current only one half of those tag team champions with one Maxwell Jacob Friedman MJF, but he hasn't really had the opportunity to be the guy. I mean, obviously doing that with the NXT Championship, but the guy for an entire promotion. He definitely was for the NXT brand. And in my opinion, especially after Survivor Series 19, he was the guy in the WWE, but not everybody felt that way. And I think he has the opportunity tonight to be the guy in Overdrive. And his first step is to beat Shinsuke Nakamura. A guy who's been the guy in New Japan, obviously, but hasn't really had the opportunity to be the guy for an American audience.
He's the person that a lot of the hardcore American fans have wanted to be the guy, but unfortunately, and thanks to a couple kicks in the balls, has not been able to get to the top of the WWE. I mean, right now, though, he's getting a damn good push. He was an Intercontinental Champion for a cup of coffee. Well, a cup of coffee and then just kind of loitered in the coffee shop for a little bit. It wasn't his fault, though.
International, good sir.
Well, no, I'm talking about IRL when he was an Intercontinental Champion.
Oh yeah, true. Oh, he was the Intercontinental Champion for a cup of coffee.
But then he stayed in the coffee house after hours and loitered. But again, it wasn't his fault. They just didn't really know how to book him. But you're right. He has found success as an international champion here in Overdrive.
Yeah, beating Cedric Alexander for that title. Second ever international champion.
But now two NXT alumnus, two phenomenal wrestlers in their own right. It's main event time.
All right, Stanley, I know you like to hate on my brand and everything, but even you have to give props to this level of main event. So, in your opinion, who walks out tonight with the second slot for the Break the Ceiling ladder match?
I think Shinsuke. I think that experience as international champion and just being here just a little bit longer than Adam Cole, I think that experience, I think that gives him an advantage. Only a slight advantage, though, because obviously both these men have proven that they can wrestle their asses off for however long is needed.
Cole countering. Drop kick to the back. Thought he was looking for that last shot there immediately.
And Cole. Ooh, a neck breaker.
Oh, stiff neck breaker. Nakamura's on there.
You want to talk about shots? That was a stiff shot. That was a shot of Hennessy with no chaser. Oh, what a kick to the face. And now Cole picking him up.
Oh, no.
Dropping him on the ropes.
Breaking his neck.
Yeah, no, I'm happy to see that in the Triple H era, they're giving Shinsuke a pretty captivating character and just letting the dude go out and just wrestle his goddamn ass off. Because Shinsuke is one of the greats, and I really feel like, at least at this point, he's been
what a scissor kick there.
He's been hella underutilized in the WWE.
I 100% agree here. Nakamura now. Suplex? Yes. No.
No, dropping him on his face.
Strike after strike. Working the arm now.
And of course, that arm might affect the ability to do the Panama Sunrise, at least a little bit. And Cole looks to be in a bad way. Right? Oh, what's Shinsuke thinking about doing? Oh, no. Oh, no.
Shinsuke top rope.
A 3-string solo. He jumps. Oh, what a cross body.
Cross body. Cover. 1, 2.
No world's greatest cross
Kick
body
out by
for
Cole.
you.
No.
Actually, no, that'd be the world's most compelling crossbody. Ah, the
Kinshasa out of nowhere.
Wait, Cole might be in the ropes.
Cole's in the ropes.
1,
1,
2.
2.
No,
3.
Shinsuke wins outright.
All right then. Shinsuke Nakamura qualifies or breaks the ceiling.
Damn. That's all I can say.
It's
Damn.
been a night of surprise. Yeah, it's been a full night of surprises.
Adam Cole beside himself on the outside. He might need a stiff drink after that. Shinsuke Nakamura.
What a quick one, honestly. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not even 7:30 yet, but that kind of wraps up Overdrive Glory for the night. I'm for one, honestly, you know what? As a promoter, I'm upset and happy at the same time. A couple of matches went a little bit quicker than I wanted, but this is the name of the game. This is all about the underdog story here tonight. Joaquin Wilde showing Matt Cardona he was no easy bet. Cora Jade shocking the world tonight, defeating Rhea Ripley. Phenomenal tables match by the New Day and the Usos, but honestly, you could book those guys in a pillow fight match in a fucking swimming pool in the middle of a high school gymnasium, and it gets 6 stars.
That sounds like a Divas match circa 2003.
Yeah. Keith Lee versus Damian Priest. Hard-hitting match. Keith Lee picking up the win, being the first man to qualify. Nakamura saying obviously following that up. And honestly, I'm excited. Glory has 2 very strong competitors heading into that ladder match in December, and I'm not mad at it.
I mean, definitely has been extremely interesting night. And of course, if you're watching the replay, well, how about you subscribe and click that bell icon or whatever the hell you do. I don't know. Subscribe. If you're watching the live stream, well, we got a whole nother program waiting for you. And I got a feeling it's going to be immensely better than whatever the hell you put on tonight. I'm very confident in myself.
Okay, man. All right. Yeah, when that internet championship match is one Death Rider, and then that's it. Okay, cool.
Yeah, after they wrestle circles around each other for 25 minutes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
anything can happen in OCW. If anything, your show tonight absolutely proved that.
I know, 100% definitely does. But I'm not mad at it. Very, very interesting card here tonight. Sets up some very interesting things for the next few weeks. But you guys can look forward to the World Tag Team title match next week. A couple more Dream Open matches. Very excited. And I'll leave the rest as a surprise.
Alright, well, for Mr. Elias Storm, I am Stanley Brewer. This has been OCW Glory. If you're watching the live stream, stick around for Pride. If not, well, go click on it, because these videos come out at the same time. Watch both of them.
You don't have to.
No, you do. No, you do. You gotta. It's like Kingdom Hearts. You gotta consume everything to get the full story. That's how this works.
No, you guys are fine. Thanks for watching the Better Brand as usual. A little lackluster tonight, but it sets up some very interesting in the future. All the matches were still very fun to watch. You gotta admit that.
Oh no, definitely. But again, watching the live stream, stick around. If not, well, go watch Pride, and then we will see you later. Whoa! Randy Orton! Holy shit! Oh shit, I'm out of water. I'm gonna throw that away. Ladies and gentlemen, you should know who we are by now, but in case you don't, well, you need to be watching this fucking product, number one. But I am the manager of champions. I am one half of the undisputed kings of commentary. My name is Stanley Brewer, and I'm kind of a big deal. As much as I shit on this man and his brand, this is a man who you should know as well. He is the PNG of power. 2.5D, not 2, 2.5. Don't tell me where that, don't ask where the half comes from. We've already established that. His name is Elias Storm. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Orange brand, that new hotness, Overdrive Pride. Elias, how you feeling right now?
Don't you ever roll your R's again in my ear, ever. Second,
Why?
I'm feeling solid because it just didn't sit right within my soul. I don't know why I just didn't. But I feel good. Very, very interesting card earlier tonight. I'm very proud of my guys and gals. Cora Jade, phenomenal showing tonight. Joaquin Wild, new internet champion. That's right, Pride followers. You heard that correctly. New internet champion over on the Zenith brand. Matt Cardona, the true internet champion, the Indie Death God, lost his title tonight because he got cocky. Clearly going to be upset about that, obviously. And Adam Cole falls to Shinsuke Nakamura. Keith Lee, phenomenal win over Damian Priest. A good card, but I've heard some things. I've seen what you got on paper. Your card looks pretty good tonight, so I'm curious to see how it plays out. Ladies and gentlemen, a lot of action tonight.
Exactly, and I'm very excited to see how my card is going to absolutely take a shit all over yours. Before we get into cards, let's see what's happening over on the Twitter voice. Alright, now, I personally took to the greatest Twitter page in the world, tweeted out earlier today, as we get into the heat of Break the Ceiling season, I just want to remind everybody that some free agents are also waiting in the wings. So, obviously, we might see a face or two that we have not seen in OCW programming making their debut for Break the Ceiling. You'll just have to wait and see. But, on top of that, I wasn't just the one being a keyboard warrior, because so was our champion, Seth MF Rollins. Of course, Seth Rollins, a win over Drew McIntyre and Moose in the Eliminator match last week, which sends Moose and McIntyre to the back of the line. And Rollins tweeted to reflect that. He says, "Back of the line, boys. Let's get some new blood in the main event." And then he made demands of me. You know, how fucking dare he? But he is champion, so I do have to listen. And Seth said he really wants some new blood in the main event scene. Obviously, he's conquered Gunther. He's conquered McIntyre. Rollins wants to see someone brand spanking new. So, I booked a couple qualifier matches. He wants not one, but he wants, I think, a couple of guys, to battle for the right to face him. And tonight, well, we're going to see who qualifies for that first spot. Ladies and gentlemen, kicking off our show tonight, Hangman Adam Page, Killer Karrion Kross, and the former two-time internet champion Sheamus will open the show in a triple threat qualifying match. There will be 3 qualifiers over the next couple weeks here in Pride. And the winners go on to a 3-way dance to determine Seth Rollins' #1 contender for Break the Ceiling. These are 3 men that would like nothing more than to break on through to the other side and get to the main event. I'm expecting a hard-hitting brawl from that one. And the second match after that, let's give the women a turn. A prideful women's 3-way dance showcase match. One half of the Shooting Stars, Hikaru Shida, takes on Britt Baker and Mickie James. This is an absolutely stacked matchup filled with champions galore. I can't wait for this one. This one's going to kick some major ass. Then, our halfway point. Jon Moxley is one successful defense away from being able to cash in his World Internet Championship for a shot at the United States Championship. 5 wins gets you a shot at the U.S. title. But he has to defend it against probably one of the internet's favorite wrestlers, Maxwell Jacob Friedman, MJF, who's been hosting the men's showcase matches here in the past couple of weeks. He has fought with the best of them. I think he's earned his keep. These two are battling for the real Internet Championship. The real one, the one that's been here since day one, not whatever the fuck they're touting over on the Zenith brand. Then, next up, speaking of the United States champion, Malachi Black looking to break the ceiling, but he has to go up against the man who's been waiting for that shot for 2 decades. Shelton J. Benjamin versus the United States champion, Malachi Black, for Pride's first men's Break the Ceiling qualifier. Speaking of Break the Ceiling, our semi-main event, our second women's Break the Ceiling qualifier, Serena Deeb, qualified last week with the win over Shayna Baszler, and now it's the other newcomer in the women's division, Mia Yim's turn, as she battles the powerful Raquel Rodriguez in our semi-main event. And then in our main event, interesting how we got here. The Young Bucks are coming off a loss to RK Bro last week, losing the tag team titles that they won at Battle Scars. Top Flight has felt that they deserved a one-on-one rematch, well, 2v2 rematch, against RK Bro after those two teams stole the show at Defiance. So this week, the Young Bucks are putting their rematch on the line against Top Flight, who has a pinfall victory over the Young Bucks a couple of weeks ago here on Pride. Winner will get to challenge RK Bro. And I mean, just, whew, I love my tag division, right? My tag division, it's been, no pun intended, kind of the pride of the show with some of the amazing matches that we have had. And something tells me this might be, I mean, this could theoretically be up there with some of the greatest that OCW has had to offer. That's how much confidence I have in that match between two world-class tag teams. It's going to be interesting who comes out on top, because obviously whoever wins could very well help shape the future of Pride's tag division. I am very, very excited for tonight. Excited for every match, but especially that main event.
Oh yeah, definitely a very interesting card. I have my picks for the people who I want to win and lose tonight. But obviously, Top Flight, as one of the youngest tag teams in all of Overdrive, have been kind of left in the rearview mirror by the Creed brothers. They'll be defending their titles next week against FTR, the greatest tag team in all of professional wrestling. But the kids have spunk. They have heart.
They're five-star wrestling machines, bro.
And I hope the best for them. And yet, all those stars don't matter if you're not champion. Look at Kurt Angle. No 5-star matches in his name. One of the greatest champions of all time. John Cena has one 5-star match, I think. If that. Actually, I don't even think John Cena has one. Now I think about it.
Well,
yeah, John Cena has one. John Cena's the greatest.
Was that Money in the Bank match not 5 stars?
No, 4-2-5.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought that was like the only match for years that Diesel Dave gave 5 stars.
No, I'm pretty sure Diesel Dave, like the first 5-star match in WWE history, is an NXT one, and I want to say it's Adam Cole, Johnny Gargano.
Damn.
If I'm not mistaken, I might be wrong.
Well, of course, Diesel Dave a lot more forgiving to OCW matches, and maybe he'll like this one.
We're cool.
Yeah, exactly. We're the cool kids. Ladies and gentlemen, while I fix my camera, we are going to get started with our first match, triple threat qualifier. Winner goes on to a number 1 contenders 3-way dance for the Galactic Championship. And I mean, all 3 of these guys we haven't seen in a very long time. Hangman's been featured in a couple of showcase matches, but this right here, probably his biggest opportunity here in Overdrive, and we brought out the pyro
right.
for him.
You're right. That is the only 5-star match.
The
he does have 4. Yeah, but AJ Styles Royal Rumble 17, 475, and Royal Rumble 15 against Brock and Seth, also 475.
Ooh,
so he got really close.
Now that's a good. I've seen that match. They played that, like the first couple of weeks of like pandemic era WWE because they needed to fill. They needed to fill TV time. They actually played that match. I do
remember them showing that.
Yeah, that shit was good.
Great match.
Like, and I love the concept of like Mr. Money in the Bank, like actually being in the championship match. Like that's genius.
Yeah, it was nice because Rollins kept teasing the entire time that he cashed in, so Brock was like, "Fuck it."
Hangman Page, though, getting a warm welcome from the OCW Nebula. And I mean, Page, he's proven
This
himself.
is a guy
Go ahead.
who's not to interrupt you, honestly, from what I can recollect, who's kind of still looking for that major W.
No, 100%. I mean, it just, and again, we say it all the time, opportunity, opportunity, opportunity. Page he's had opportunities, but not that big opportunity. But here comes a man who's, I don't think we've seen Karrion since, I don't even know if he's been in the showcase match. He had an internet championship with Mox during his first reign.
Yeah, he's been sulking in his mom's basement the last, 15 weeks.
No, he's been sulking in Scarlett's basement. There's a difference.
Oh, man. Karrion Kross, all hype, no glam. In the famous words of Adam Cole, unfortunately, he couldn't pick up a win here tonight either. But in his famous words of Cole, what they do to make him feel special? They ring the bell. But they gave Karrion Kross the girls, the lights, the smoke, the entrance, the music, and he's done nothing with it. Obviously, Scarlett not here in Overdrive for some weird reason, but do what you gotta do. I guess you guys couldn't afford her.
Oh no, she's here. I think she was just sick tonight.
Oh, true. Catering be fucking people up sometimes. That's why I order through DoorDash. And
I think it was the jelly rolls. I don't think they were that good. Well, actually, I think our Truth took all the good ones. Then when they brought out a new plate, I don't know, maybe they were cooked with an expired ingredient or something or other. I don't know, but that second batch of jelly rolls didn't hit as good as the first.
Yeah, I'm glad I grabbed mine and Ryan's before Truth popped up. Shout out Truth though. He returned to the Federation this past Saturday. Unfortunately, we just couldn't agree to him signing up through the portal, but maybe in the future.
Well, he's here. He's on my brand. He hasn't he hasn't been able to wrestle. He's been dealing with personal stuff. He'll be here though.
He is on the. Dang, that's crazy. I did not know that information, or I did not recollect that information. Shout out Truth though.
No, exactly, 100%. Ron Truth Killing is one of the most beloved men in this entire industry, by us included. And here comes
NWA World Champion.
And here comes possibly one of the most reliable men in this industry, the man of Orange himself, Sheamus, who we haven't seen. We haven't seen in quite a while, but obviously for a while he was a fixture of the internet championship scene. I can't remember if it was him or Kenny. No, he was the first two-time internet champion. Because he and Kenny traded it back 2-3 times before Mox won it.
Right, yeah.
Sheamus, as we were saying, probably one of the most reliable men in all professional wrestling. He's someone who always seems to be able to give you a good match, whether it's a tag match, IC title match, World Heavyweight Championship match, or just a match on TV. Sheamus says it all the time.
Very reliable guy.
He's all about bangers after banger after banger after banger. And all three of these men, well, I bet they're all hoping to have a banger tonight and then go home and bang her. Bell rings, we are underway.
Yeah, all three of these guys are married. That's a very good point.
Good for all of them.
But yeah, shout out them and their wives and their families, all that good stuff. Sheamus, aka Rocksteady, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. What's the other one called?
Wait, he was in a TMNT show?
Yeah, he was in the movie.
Which one? We talking 07 TMNT? We talking?
No, he was in the what's her name? Megan Fox one. He was in the second one. He's Rocksteady in the second one.
Sheamus, you're fucking with me.
No, I'm not fucking with you. I called him Rocksteady 3 times tonight. Yes.
No, you're fucking. Oh, what a pile there on my page. You're gaslighting me.
No, I swear to Christ.
Check
your phone out right now.
Is Sheamus a turtle head?
Check your phone out right now. I'll call him back. Hangman.
Right.
Kick to the gut of Cross here. Chop. Oh, absolutely swinging for the fences. Every single move here. Hangman trying to finally prove a point that he can once again be at the top of the mountain. Former AEW World Champion Sheamus, former multiple-time World Champion in WWE. Oh, what an back no, what a knee to the fucking elbow there. We'll call it that. Oh, cross clubbing blow to the back of the head there. Oh,
I didn't realize
pop up
Tyler Perry was in
punch.
it too.
Yeah, he was fucking Baxter Stockman. Oh, DDT.
What the actual fuck? There's
Yeah,
no
that
way
cast
this
was
is
crazy.
real.
No, yeah, it is. Because Stephen DeMille, a.k.a. the Green Arrow, a.k.a. a former member of Bullet Club with the Vigilante Club t-shirt, is Casey Jones. Irish Whip. Oh, Scoop Slam.
This is...
One-on-one right now. Sheamus and Hangman. Hangman has the advantage. Irish Whip again into the corner. Chop.
I mean, if Google lies, like, it's always obvious when they lie. It just straight up says Sheamus.
Yeah, no.
That's fucking
that cast
crazy.
Is crazy. Yeah, just go to the wiki and look at the entire cast. It's so wild.
Oh, now Hangman. Trying to do oh, look at that Deadeye.
Deadeye.
Oh, but remember, Sheamus broke it up immediately.
Sheamus did indeed.
Remember, this is a triple.
Cheese.
This is a triple threat, not a three-way dance. Hangman hitting that Deadeye early. Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Focusing on Sheamus now.
Oh, boy. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Middle of the ring.
Avalanche follow-away slam. Sheamus is out of it.
That hit so hard, carrying Cross.
Going for a cover?
Evacuated the ring. Well, Hangman knows that's not enough to take down Sheamus.
I mean, I would still go. Oh, boot to the chest. Oh.
Honestly, there's all these men. There's a lot of height in this match. All these men are like really tall.
For sure. All these men are at least 6'4".
Oh wait, possibly looking for it again. Oh no, Cross now. Power bomb. And Cross, he's been trying to find that killer instinct since he's been gone. Whacking the shit out of Hangman. Oh, to the head. Continuing to target the anxious millennial cowboy. Sheamus with a knee.
Sheamus now. Actually, that might have been a brogue to the side.
One. No, it wasn't, because Cross kicks out at one. But that brogue kick, that's been one of the more dangerous finishers here in OCW. It's practically put everybody away.
Personal opinion, I don't know if I could, in good conscience, Irish Whip Sheamus into the ropes for a rebound, knowing he could easily lift that leg and kick my face in.
And Cross had something
breaking up the submission attempt. Looked like a triangle choke.
Oh.
Sheamus, I thought he was going for the Irish Curtis backbreaker, but no. Power slam.
That was a awkward landing by Cross, and he's getting out the ring. Oh, Sheamus!
Drop kick to the knee of Sheamus, and he tumbles like he's in the washing machine, ladies and gentlemen.
And now Paige. Oh, Paige looking for some revenge. Paige looking for
all that Singapore
the revenge.
Cane.
Baseball bat versus Kane, and baseball bat wins. Oh, Cross whiffing, though. Up, nope. Now he takes out the back leg. Oh, Paige, though, takes him down. Sheamus, oh, he likes them steel steps. And Paige absolutely pissed. You do not want to piss off Adam Page. He will literally drink your blood and smile about it afterwards, and then staple your nipples. We don't have staplers in the ring, though.
Oh.
I mean, real talk, as
funny.
gnarly as that Texas death match was, that was a light tube away from being a CZW tournament death match.
Oh, for sure.
Almost got a shame we didn't get it, but Sheamus putting both men back in the ring. Maybe he's trying to pick his poison on who he wants to brogue.
I feel like as a society, we're past light tubes in matches.
No, we're not.
We should be.
As long as deathmatch wrestling exists, we will never be off of light tube.
Avalanche follow-away slam again.
Oh, Sheamus though.
Sheamus now.
Covering Hangman, not carrying.
Indisposed.
And Cross still down. Page, though, I guess felt like he lost his window. Oh! Buckshot, but without using the ropes! Here's the cover! And immediately
Sheamus
broken up.
making it back, though.
And a lariat by Page, just not using the ropes, though. Hits it again! Buckshot! Both men down!
Buckshot, lariat.
1, 2.
Oh. Sheamus kicking out to emphatically.
And he might have needed the ropes to really finish it. That was Page's best chance. Cross was getting up at like 2.5.
Oh, Doomsday Saito!
Is that going to be enough, though? Now mounting Paige, mounting the anxious millennial cowboy. Sheamus on his feet, back into ring.
Oh, I'm absolutely hammering Paige.
And Sheamus has been doing the interesting thing. He's just been kind of letting Cross and Paige do their thing and just waiting for the opportunity to strike. Now he's shaking that ass on the dance floor. He made Cross tap. He shook that ass and made him tap. Sheamus just made Killer Cross tap from a standing position.
Oh my god. Pause. Fuck. I don't even. I mean, it was like a torture rack, but not. It's not a bear. It was like a standing.
We gotta see that. They have to show the replay of the finish, right? We gotta see this again.
It wasn't a bear hug.
So that was Deadeye.
And it wasn't a torture rack.
Fall away slam. Fall away slam.
Fall away slam again.
Oh, the one
Deadeye
lariat.
again.
Oh no, it doesn't show it. It just shows the buckshots.
Hangman Page is all over these highlights and doesn't win a match. That sounds about right for him.
But the thing is, the anxious millennial cowboy did not take the pinfall or the submission. It was Killer Cross. But I mean, I think we're overlooking the fact that this was just a really, really strong win by Sheamus, who proves just once again just how great of a wrestler he can be.
Yeah, working the back of Karrion Kross there. Undeniably well-known fact now that Sheamus is one of the. I didn't know his submission games. I mean, I know he has the Texas Cloverleaf, but I didn't know he was like that. I was unfamiliar with your game, my friend. I apologize.
Nah, I mean, again, Sheamus just proven to everybody that anytime, anywhere, he can be a threat. He can be a main event player, and he's one step closer to getting that main event shot against Seth MF Rollins. Well, I fix my camera again. It's time to give the women a turn, and
but it's a three-way dance, so we hopefully shouldn't see any pin breakups unless these women are just deciding to work together. First up, Hikaru Shida,
of course,
who has the worst stand in all of 2K23.
Oh, I thought you were about to say something different.
No.
Yeah,
but,
no, she has
she's
the
definitely
worst.
got one of the better movesets for sure.
But yeah, Hikaru Shida has been a huge player here in OCW, both the singles competitor and obviously, in the tag team. Her and Io Sky, the Shooting Stars, becoming the first women's capture. Well, there's parts of history that, much like people who write, United States textbooks, we decide to white out and just ignore, as if they didn't happen. But the Shooting Stars,
winners of the blind bandit invitational,
exactly, and showing that they're the best tag team, not only on our brand but in all of Overdrive, hands down, because nothing else happened after that. According to revisionist history. Revisionist history. Go fuck yourself.
Are still your women's tag team champions of the world. They'll be defending those titles against Toxic Attraction in the near future, but last time I checked, Asuka and Charlotte are undefeated as a team.
Yes, because they haven't really, faced anybody worthwhile. But here comes Britt.
Wow! How dare you bury your own team like that?
Well, no, I'm burying your team. What are you talking about? My team. Revisionist history says it never happened.
You just said that the
revisionist history it never happened. Fuck you. We're getting off topic. We have a different match to talk about right here. Revisionist history says it never.
She clearly heard you. She's literally staring at you right now, pointing her cane at you.
No, she's not. She put the cane down. She's on the outside of the ring. Don't revisionist history me, you piece of shit.
Okay, yeah, because they switched to the heart cam. She didn't want to be seen threatening her boss on camera. But Britt Baker now making her way to the ring. Another superstar who's kind of just falling short of making a mark. Former AEW Women's World Champion. Nothing really to show for it here in Overdrive.
Well, the thing is, we got 3 different world champions in this match. Mickie James, I mean, she's been here. She's been making history too, but I think.
Yeah, first three-way dance.
I mean, yeah.
Was in that women's fatal four-way ladder match at Defiant. Yeah, at Defiant.
Yeah, because
lost
that was the whole thing. It was the Defiant ladder match.
Yeah, but and Hall of Famer in two companies. WWE and Impact. She's the first woman to ever bring a other company's championship to the Royal Rumble. Yeah,
Very true.
Impact Women's Impact Knockouts champion, I say, because obviously WWE doesn't like to refer to other companies' titles properly. So she was the Impact Women's World Champion when she entered the Royal Rumble. But Knockout Women's Champion multiple times, WWE Women's Champion multiple times, former Divas Champion, and now she's looking to maybe get an opportunity again, but this time one-on-one for Bayley's newly reacquired, beating the first ever female Hokage in Queen Zelina Private Women's Championship.
Of course, though, Zelina, she does get a rematch because Bayley, obviously, she got her rematch. So
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think it matters. Bayley.
Well, to me, it does. And whoa. Baker looking for a power bomb, but Sheeta turned out to Hurricane Rana, and Sheeta taking over this match early. A boot to the face.
Bayley hit one rose plant, and it was a wrap after Zelina took like 4 on concrete.
The lights into a bridge.
I was just like, clearly she wasn't meant to be women's champion. Oh, Mickey. Counter.
Oh, now Britt. Oh, my God.
Or drop kick to the face.
That was precision.
God, that hurt.
That was absolute precision, but Sheeta, and now
Sheeta returning the favor.
No, she did that on Mickey though, and Mickey not happy about it. Maybe aiming for Britt, but wait, into a bridge, and the three-way dance. So Britt obviously just taking a step back.
Letting it happen.
Oh wait, now Mickey doing the same thing. Oh, and 2 kicks out at 1 running bulldog by James. I mean, again, these are 3 women who are just phenomenal wrestlers, and Britt Baker, we talk about, Sheeta and James Baker history. Britt Baker was in the first ever match in Overdrive's history. Obviously, a very highly touted draft pick, but as we keep, oh, Jesus Christ, that chair went flying and she got kicked in the face. As we say, the mayor of Britsburg just hasn't quite gotten that signature win. This is a showcase match, but obviously winning a showcase match, that can take you extremely far in this company. Now Sheeta springboard floating
again, drop kick to the face. Finally returning that favor.
All three of these women showcasing their athleticism so far. Oh! Here's the cover. Referee, they're late. What the fuck? I don't even know. That was like count of like 9. The ref has taken 0 bumps, has sustained no battle damage. We paid $15 for these referees. What the fuck was that? I don't know, but the match continues after the most confounding referee count I have ever seen in my entire life. In Sheeta, the woman who seemingly had the advantage this whole match, has to roll out. Now it's Britt and Mickey, a matchup that I don't know if we've seen in real life yet. If we have, we need to see it in a major company.
We have not seen that in real life.
What a super kick by Sheeta. Now Sheeta, a little neck breaker action.
Yeah, the only combination of match we've seen in this match in real life is Hikaru Britt.
Speaking of Hikaru lifting up, bringing her down. And Mickey James, she could see the first of them. Oh, no. I spoke way too soon. And Mickey now working that arm.
Leg drop.
Oh,
McDDT.
McDDT.
Oh,
might have caught the edge of the chair. 1, 2. There goes Britt.
Britt's done. 3. Britt Baker once again failing to capture her moment. Mickey Looking for another one? Yes, this might be it.
2 in a
Another
row. Wait, she's
McDDT.
in
Oh,
the
the
ropes.
legend has
Oh.
done it yet
Look
again.
in the leg,
2,
and Mickey
3.
James, what a victory.
Mickey James is the gosh darn GOAT. No questions asked. Point proven. Give her a rematch one-on-one with Bayley. The fans demand insanely. What is your response?
I mean, congratulations to Mickey James. A huge victory.
Look at all the weapons in the ring.
A huge victory for a woman who, in more ways than one, has changed the game in professional wrestling. What a win for one of pro wrestling's pioneers.
Top tier shit.
And as you said, Britt Baker's still looking for that big victory, and Sheeta, well, I guess after this loss, maybe needs to, kind of put her focus back into her tag team with the Io Sky. Maybe another blind bandit around the corner. Who knows?
She'll lose that match too. She might as well just pack it up, move to the Zenith brand, reinvent herself.
That's very wishful thinking on your part, and it's not going to happen. I'm sorry to say.
Just wait till the draft, bitch.
Well, I mean, hey, that ain't happening until next year. That's happening after Wrestle Mayhem next year.
I'm fine with waiting.
Because we had to do it before Wrestle Mayhem, because obviously we didn't have rosters.
Yeah, but now we do. Superstar shake-up shit.
Well, speaking of superstars, well, I don't know, can't really call these guys superstars because, well, one was in WWE, but now he's in AEW under a whole different name. The man who's held the AEW Championship for over 365 days at this point, and the second ever AEW champion, going against each other for a different championship, the real World Internet Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, MJF, John Moxley coming your way. I don't know.
See Joaquin Wild in the parking lot.
Yes, and MJF will run him over with his car, and John Moxley will just fight him on sight.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, I just feel like that's how, like, a big heel MJF would deal with Wild. Just be like, all right, fuck this, run him over. But, of course, you wouldn't see it was him for, like, 7 months. You know? Be one of those storylines. But here he comes, the devil himself, who, his past couple of matches, which have been, 4-way showcase matches, he showed up, he's put himself, and he booked those matches, too. He put himself against some of the biggest, fiercest competitors, here on Overdrive Pride. Hasn't gotten a victory, but, damn if he hasn't fought his ass off. And now MJF, huge opportunity to win his first championship here in Overdrive, but he's facing a John Moxley who, in his second run as Internet Champion has been on a roll. Moxley fell one defense short of being eligible to cash in his belt his last run, and now a chance to possibly go off the Internet title if he so chooses. But he's got to win this match against MJF, which I think Mox has the win against them. Well, because they beat.
Oh yeah, because he was world champion and he beat MJF, but that was a completely different dude.
Well, yeah,
now
was
he's dealing with the devil.
Yeah, that was MJF like being a president, campaigning for shit. That was a good character though.
Yeah, that was. I don't know what I'm doing, and I just sent Cody Rhodes packing MJF. But now.
Now, but here he comes, one of the fiercest competitors to ever step into a ring, the World Internet Champion, Jonathan Moxley. Used to have an H in his name, but he sold it to the devil to become one of the greatest professional wrestlers of the modern era. I say that was a worthwhile trade, because right now he stands as your World Internet Champion.
For now.
Forever.
But the devil is now owed his
well,
due.
this still cashes in then.
I mean, if he was a real Internet Champion, he'd wait until after Supremacy.
Wait, say it again. I wasn't listening. I don't speak complete nonsense.
If he were a real Internet Champion, he'd wait for Supremacy to cash that in.
But then he wouldn't be fighting at Supremacy because he would have cashed in.
Clearly, I mean the winner of the unification match immediately cashes in all the title wins or defended for the main event that night. Clearly, that's what I meant.
Well, again, I don't speak nonsense, but what's not nonsense is this match right here. World Internet title on the line. The only championship on the line tonight here in Pride. But these two men...
Look how not as cool that looks compared to the Smoking Skull Internet Championship.
Shut up. Shut the
Currently
fuck
held
up.
by Joaquin Wild.
MJF.
I'm gonna make fun of Matt later.
MJF soaking in the adulation of the OCW Nebula. You know, the fans recognizing his contributions, but an even louder pop for the man who's made the World Internet title his own, Jonathan Moxley. And John Moxley,
Kenny Omega and Sheamus also kind of make this title their own, since they're both also two-time Internet champions.
Yeah, but they haven't quite had the runs. Okay, that's the wrong way to put it. They haven't had the defenses. They haven't had the runs. That's what you need to be Internet champion. You have to have diarrhea.
Yeah, that's a shitty belt.
No, I did it to myself. I can't be mad. Oh God. Anyways, here we go. A match that won't be diarrhea. Hopefully, Mox, MJF, and John Moxley beating the
takeover.
Shit out of MJF.
1, 2, 3.
Hasn't happened yet, but swinging neck breaker. Maxwell immediately
Moxley.
back up. Oh, is he looking for the Death Rider already?
Knee.
Okay, no, just
And
doing
another
some
knee.
knees. And
Oh.
Jesus Christ, there goes Max and John, I didn't realize you were a cruiserweight. Holy shit! John Moxley went flying and delivered an anvil of a fucking elbow drop. MJF getting his ass kicked and John Moxley letting him know it. And now Moxley's slow to get back in the ring. MJF has not really moved. Now Mox working on that arm, trying to inhibit the ability of MJF to do the headlock takeover. God, we have not seen Max get any offense in so far. Now working on that other arm is Mox. And I mean, obviously this is smart because MJF, as you said, he can win a match with just a headlock takeover. Oh,
Absolutely.
God, vicious
punch.
rights, planting him on his back.
Oh, okay. So seeing as you're the head of creative over here on the Orange brand, I have a question for you. Because John Moxley's finisher has two different names and it's the same goddamn move, right? Okay, so there's a paradigm shift, right? And then whether that's the regular DDT or the elevated one, right?
Oh wait, tombstone by MJF. Oh shit, a throw up to Mark Calloway.
Cover, but he's in the ropes, right? Okay, cool. But then there's a Death Rider, which is also the paradigm shift, which is the elevated DDT version of the paradigm shift that he uses in New Japan pretty much consistently. So my question to you is it the same exact move and you just call them both the Death Rider, or are you only calling the Death Rider the elevated one?
Yes.
That doesn't answer my question.
Yes. Anyways, and MJF, well, he was getting a little bit of offense, and now a pile driver of his own by Moxley. That's it. How a pile driver could be deadly. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Maxwell finally mounting Moxley, getting some punches in, and this could be MJF's best chance to come back in this. Whoa, that was some shit. Is that enough for MJF to win? 1, 2. Oh my God!
Well, would you look?
I am fucking speechless. It only took MJF one move doing some flippy bullshit. We have a new internet champion.
Whoa,
MJF taking that shit for himself.
That's a woman, Max. Be respectful. But she's not Aubrey now.
Wow, MJF.
Would you look at that? John Moxley fails again to get over the hump as the internet champion.
Well, you know what? He had more successful defenses than fucking Matt Cardona, so he can eat a dick.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that. I'm just glad somebody on the Zenith brand has the opportunity to go into Supremacy, take the title, and then parade it around on my brand and your brand. Because I'm such a generous man, I'm not going to take your title from you, Stanley. Because that's what the Dream Open is for. We're going to introduce a new championship next year, and it's going to be phenomenal. It's going to be the championship that everyone covets after the Overdrive World Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah, I've heard
everybody
it.
talks about.
I've heard it
Week
time and time
after
again.
week.
You're gonna make your own championship, one with blackjack and hookers. I get it.
Yeah, all the blackjack, all the hookers, and tequila. It's gonna be phenomenal, and not the bullshit The Rock is peddling. I'm talking about real tequila.
Wait, The Rock
shit.
sells fucking tequila?
Yes. Where are you? And anywhere? Like, yes. Stone Cold has beer. Rock has tequila. It's the same.
I mean, I've known Stone Cold's had beer. They don't sell it where I'm at. I wish they did. I want to try it.
You know you can order it online, right?
I don't know. I feel like granted, if it's contained, there, there's no real difference. But I just feel weird about ordering like drinks online. I don't know.
You got to get over that, bud.
I mean, I get it. Like, it's all still just packaged at the end of the day. It's not actually cold until you put it in a cold fucking place. But like,
right, and I'm sure you've drank and shooken. Jesus Christ, English is stupid. I'm sure you've drank a beer that has been shooken, or shaked.
Oh, many times.
All right, so you'll be fine.
Anyway, speaking of fine,
I mean, it's an IPA though, so I mean, I don't know how you feel about IPA.
It depends. Overall, I'm just not a fan of IPAs. Just like, I get that. I mean, beer obviously has a bitter taste to begin with, but to me, it's about what a beer can do to kind of neutralize that taste. And just IPAs have never been able to go down smoothly for me. It's always been I've never really had an IPA outside maybe one or two where I can actually like sit down and finish it. It's been a lot of like take a few sips and just be like, this ain't for me. But it's Stone Cold though, so I mean, just based off that premise alone, I have to try it. I'm a wrestling consumer. I kind of have to.
No, I agree.
Anyways,
they do have an American lager. Okay, you can order that.
Oh, okay, good. I do like me a good lager. Anyways,
I mean, it's $20 for a fucking 4-pack.
Oh, that's gross. I get it though.
Yeah.
Specialty, celebrity, what the fuck ever. I don't even know how to transition to this match at this point, so let's get into it. Ladies and gentlemen, the first men's Break the Ceiling match here on Overdrive Pride. The man who's waited over 2 decades for that opportunity to break the ceiling, Shelton J. Benjamin. And this is a huge, huge opportunity. We haven't really seen Shelton since the House Open, where he made a valiant effort but fell short right before the final round. And he was going after, obviously, the U.S. title held by Malachi Black. And Malachi Black, well, let's see, I don't know how old he is. Malachi Black, obviously, in his career, hasn't really been able to break the ceiling and get that world championship in a major company.
He's 38.
Had WWE had a great chance, I think, to book him right, especially during the pandemic era, because he was showing up. He was with.
Yeah, he randomly fucking came back, kicked Big E in the face, and then didn't do shit.
Yeah, and Big E, I think, was still
Austin
IC champ.
Big E, the Intercontinental Championship.
Yeah, and was still doing shit with that was the whole tale of Dark Father. And literally, the week after he physically came out to the ring and did that shit, they fired him.
It's crazy.
I
I hate pro wrestling sometimes.
I do too.
I think the better question here is, how do you feel about your United States champion, a champion who doesn't really defend his championship?
I mean, he's defended it, in the biggest stages. He defended
One
it.
time?
He defended the Battle Scars. He beat Kenny Omega. Defended that Defiance. Beat Johnny
True,
Overdrive. He won it at Wrestle Mayhem in that ladder match, which included Shelton Benjamin. He beat LA Knight in an open challenge.
I forgot about Ken. Oh my God, there was an open challenge. I thought.
Yeah, that was was the Pride after Wrestle Mayhem.
Oh shit! Okay. I mean,
that was when LA Knight made his debut.
All right, yeah. Okay. I completely erased that of my memory.
Well,
Poor
that
LA
sounds
Knight.
like a you problem and a skill issue. But what hasn't been a skill issue is Malachi Black in his reign as the U.S. champion. I mean,
Sounds like Roman Reigns, 6-month reign and 3 defenses. I mean,
no. Malachi has more
Becky.
defenses than Roman Reigns.
That's
It-
actually false.
It's
Roman
not a
has-
hard thing to do.
Roman has 9.
Anyways,
Roman-
both these
Roman has
men
9
trying to
this
break
year.
the ceiling, both been waiting for their opportunity for a long time.
Yep.
The gold standard
Oh,
versus
Northern
the
Light.
leader of the House of Black.
Elbow drop.
And Shelton already
right.
off to a hot start.
So my question here is this a what do they call them again? Is this an eliminator match?
On paper, no, but could turn into
okay.
one. I mean,
Okay,
with Moxley losing, there's no potential, clear cut, guy right now. But it all depends on what happens in this match. And Shelton, trying to use a little bit of his fucking, technical wrestling, amateur wrestling. I'm trying to say.
Technical wrestling is crazy. Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, Big E never really got his get back. He's got next week off. I mean, you want Big E versus Malachi Black for the United States Championship? I'm more than willing to do you a favor.
We'll talk about it. Anyway, Shelton, what a suplex! Shelton Benjamin's had the upper hand almost the entire match. 20 years on in his wrestling career, but Shelton Benjamin showing. He looks. He looks how he did 20 years ago, minus when he had blonde hair.
Shoulder check. I was like, he's definitely bald as fuck now. I don't know about exactly. He looks great though, phenomenal shape. Oh, power bomb and his neck hit every rope on the way down. Cover.
2. Oh, Shelton with the power bomb. Was close to winning.
Shelton Benjamin.
Oh, Malachi.
Will Shelton find pay dirt here tonight? I get it.
No, I don't. And Shelton dropping Malachi off the top rope.
It's the name of his finisher, bud.
Yes, I know, but it sounded like you were trying to make a different pun with that. Oh, moonsault!
No.
Picture perfect! Vintage
Cover.
Shelton! 1,
1,
2 out of 2.
No.
That was vintage. See,
Vintage.
ever
Shelton
since you had
Benjamin.
trouble with English, now I'm having trouble with English. This is your fault.
It's only during jumping knee. It's only during
the entire show, yes. Anyways, Shelton still with the upper hand. Malachi Black has not gotten in much. Oh, super kick!
Oh, super kick! Into a cross jacket German.
1,
Cover
2!
2!
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Shelton! Oh my God! I think he got.
I don't know who. He got a little bit of that.
He got a little bit, yeah, but I think you're right. Shelton wanted to take in more of the punishment there. And the OCW Nebula getting a great view
Throwing him
overhead.
into his hardest barricade. Look at him being phenomenal.
And Shelton Benjamin. Oh my God.
Oh, shot to the face. Shot to the face.
And you're to blame.
Kick.
The fuck?
Shelton may be unconscious.
I hate that neither of us could come up with the last line for that.
It's shot to the heart. And you're to
No, but
blame.
you're like
You give love
no, but you were like
back.
shot to the face. And, oh, referee taking a shot.
Oh yeah. I didn't have anything after that for sure. Benjamin.
I don't know what you call that, but it looked nice. Gold standard.
Tebow. I haven't seen that in a minute.
I mean, he used that to pin Chris Jericho to win the IC title at Taboo Tuesday. I mean, Shelton Benjamin just was that popular back then. And the only reason he's not popular now is because he just wasn't booked to do shit.
Racism.
Now Malachi Black. Ooh.
Oh.
Malachi Black finally getting in some much needed offense overhead
Joyman.
Joyman. Now Black, what's he thinking? Dragon Shelton. onto the O.
Flag on the dead
And oh
body.
no!
On the O.
Cover.
Cover.
Oh, out of one is Shelton.
Shelton. Strong kick out. But will he fade to black in this moment, ladies and gentlemen?
Oh,
He
fade to
does!
black! Shelton!
Cover.
1,
2,
2, 3.
No, it's over. Malachi Black. Dominant win here tonight. Shelton Benjamin.
I wouldn't necessarily call that dominant.
Stuff.
Shelton had Malachi's number for almost the entire match, and you could see for a brief second that doubt in Malachi's eyes.
But it's gone now. The leader of the cult that is the House of Black continues his phenomenal showing as. Yes, I use that word a lot, but AJ Styles on my brain.
We both do. We're both. As much as I hate to admit guilt, because I'm almost never wrong, I'm guilty of that too.
The fantastic, the fantabulous, the superior run as United States champion.
But
very interesting to see how he competes against the international champion of the time at Supremacy.
But I mean, the other interesting thing about that though is that Shelton put in so much offense that match. I mean, Shelton, a phenomenal showing. Malachi Black really only had the upper hand for just a slight bit, but made the most of it.
He needed.
Exactly,
yeah.
Hitting the fade to black, not a dominant.
Sherman into the fade to black.
I don't think that was necessarily a dominant performance by Malachi, but that just shows how powerful of a man he is. If he gets one opening, he can finish you off just like that. Shelton Benjamin, amazing performance tonight, but just couldn't quite get it done.
Honestly, that's the story for tonight, isn't it? Just not enough for a lot of superstars on both brands.
That's absolutely the story.
Next up, can Mi Chin, dumbest nickname I've heard in the last 5 years, Mia Yim, take on the powerhouse that is Raquel Rodriguez.
Of course, Mia Yim.
And come out ahead.
And of course, Mia Yim, one of the newest members of the Pride roster, coming in that blockbuster trade that sent Rhea Ripley over to the Zenith brand. And honestly, if I'm Raquel, I'm probably feeling a little extra pumped up for this match because Raquel's been a cornerstone of this women's division. Since she got here, she's been in a number of high-profile matches. I mean, she's in the intro, for God's sake, slamming the shit out of Zelina Vega. I mean, to say that Raquel hasn't left an impact would be absolutely false, but Mia Yim hasn't been here long, but I mean, she's shown her potential on both brands at this point, and pretty quickly, she's getting what could be the opportunity of a lifetime. She would be the second woman from Pride to qualify for Break the Ceiling, joining Serena Deeb if she won. But, I mean, let's face it, it's always a tough test when you're sitting in the ring across from Raquel Rodriguez.
Yeah, no, Serena Deeb, Cora Jade, the first two women to qualify for their respective brands. Mi Chin, Mia Yim, the HBIC, the Blasian Baddie, wife of Keith Lee. He qualified earlier tonight. Can she join her husband in trying to capture a moment at Break the Ceiling, the pay-per-view, and the Break the Ceiling match? Ladies and gentlemen, we'll find out. But honestly, her opponent tonight, a woman who has been consistently making history on the Orange brand for better or worse, is a very tough opponent.
But you know something? I mean, with Shelton Benjamin losing just the match before, maybe that gives Mia Yim the boost she needs, to make it over the top. Because those two have a lifelong rivalry.
Yeah, it's wild because at the end of the day, he's definitely like a very great mentor / big brother figure to her. But the hate is real. And I love that. That's a real sibling relationship. I want you to fail. Like, I want you to have success. I want you to be happy, and I want you to be healthy and able-bodied, but I want you to fucking fail at the same time, so I can laugh at you and then comfort you about it. And that's the type of relationship they have. So obviously, she's probably chuckling at the fact that Shelton could not successfully pick up the win tonight, but she also feels bad. And I'm sure he gave her shit on the way back up the ramp here tonight. Obviously, he's definitely feeling that
spine
kick
buster
to the face. Ooh, cover.
Oh my God, the spine buster that could end the entire universe. No, it's not to be.
Oh my God, I would have died.
I would have died inside. Are you kidding me?
Boy, you talking about me? There you go.
That would have been somehow worse than Wesley Shelton Benjamin.
Oh my God.
Oh, and Mia Yim. Oh, trying to get the early tap. Jumping up on Raquel. Middle of the ring. Mia Yim steal it.
Legs are locked,
No.
but that power of Raquel Rodriguez. Ooh. Modified spine buster.
Raquel holding on to that neck, so Mia Yim already making a bit of an impact. But here comes that powerful offense from Raquel. Picks her up. Snake Eyes with a little bit of distance into a big boot.
Jesus Christ, my neck looks bad on that. Cover.
Out at one. Shelton Benjamin's pain and misery giving her the power she needs to kick out at one. And Mia Yim, she's still in business. But Raquel, though, smartly, wisely, not taking the foot off the gas. We see this in the intro every week. And again, Raquel.
Speaking of audience, how do you guys like the intros? I mean, obviously one has a banger theme song in the other one, but Prize is pretty cool too. All the clips. You guys want to see updates from the last couple pay-per-views? Let us know in the comments.
Well, and here's the thing. If you're watching the replay on this, we do not show the intros on the replay since Gloria's intro does bring up the copyright flag, so I figured it'd only be fair if we just didn't do it for the replays. Intros are a stream thing only, so if you want to see the really cool intros that we put together, we start streaming at 7 Eastern, 6 Central every Wednesday on this channel. Please come. It's really cool to do this in person, and we want to hear from you, the OCW Nebula. I'm getting so close because I want to be close to you. I want to feel you every night in my dreams. I want to see you. I want to feel you. Near or far, wherever you are, please come to the live streams. They're really fun. But if you're watching on... oh, shit. Oh, my God. How the fuck?
So, yeah, first of all, the strength of Mitch in there. 1, 2, kick out. I thought that might have been it. But I thought you left the intros in the very first versions of that, and then you said never again.
Maybe?
Because if that's the case, they have seen it. And as far as I'm concerned, they're watching the replays, and maybe they missed something, and they have at least seen the intros before. So, comment on that. Cool. Anyway, Story of Greatness. So, just play that, and then watch the show in silence, and you get the intro clip, pretty much. Phenomenal song. WWE used it like twice, but now that they're being bitches about the copyright issue, but whatever.
Yeah, that's why we don't put it in the replay re-uploads. But if you watch the stream, you can see the intros and all of their amazingness.
It's not like it's literally literally the most watched version of that is some random fucking YouTube channel. So it's not that serious.
Nah, but WWE, money, copyright protective, and meanwhile Raquel, we've now been commenting on a number of fucking clotheslines. Oh, Mia Yim, though. Now Mia throwing her back in.
There's whip now.
Oh, God.
Oh,
a huge right hook, and now a suplex. As much as Mia Yim's been able to fight back, Raquel just keeps laying in that offense.
Oh, elbow. Oh, another one.
Now a house of fire. Flying
clothesline.
And Raquel doesn't take flight too often, but right there, picture perfect. Oh, tornado on the sea.
Springboard tornado DDT.
Oh, Mia Yim.
Michin.
Oh, looking for a second package pile driver.
Maybe it. Go for the cover.
Oh, no, not going for it yet.
No, she's picking it back up. She says not enough. Into the defeat.
Ooh, cover. 1, 2, 3. Mia Yim slays the beast. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, maybe you missed the live stream or you haven't watched the first playback, Cora Jade earlier tonight defeated Rhea Ripley in a Break the Ceiling qualifying match as well. And honestly, for the two former best friends and rivals, both of the hardest hitting women and the tallest on both rosters, lost tonight to, honestly, the underdog. What a showing. Common theme in both shows. We seem to be mirroring each other a lot tonight. And you know, I'll say it, star ratings wise, I mean, I think we have just a smidge advantage over you, but I don't think either of us have a 4-star match tonight.
No, neither of us have. But honestly, this is probably going to get it. I don't doubt it at all. But honestly, star ratings this week, I don't really care. If you win this week, that's cool. I definitely won last week. I should have gotten like 3 5-star matches, but I didn't. So Uncle Dave clearly has an attitude problem in the last couple of weeks, but it is what it is. But a lot of really interesting stories have been set up, and I'm very excited to see how they play out. Joaquin Wild, new internet champion. MJF, also new internet champion.
MJF is the real internet champion. Yeah. And you know what? After he threatened to quit and I made him host the showcase matches, he absolutely deserves to have a championship, which means he'll stay. And that makes me happy. What's about to make me very happy.
You're rewarding mutiny.
Is this main event? Well, no, just I respect the attitude as somebody who's been overlooked and not taken seriously their whole lives. I respect it, and I don't like seeing other people, especially my people, my children. Well, I can't say children. I'm younger than most of them. But I thought
you were going into like a Jewish rant, and I was like, I didn't know you were Jewish.
Wait, what?
Because you were saying my people, because he's like the fat little Jew boy, right? And then he was like, you were like my people, especially my people. I was like, you're Jewish? I was like, since when?
No, I'm Methodist.
You didn't divulge this information. I ain't seen you in no yarmulke. I ain't seen no bar mitzvah photos.
But you have seen me eating a lot of meat, so. Anyways, all that aside, so let's kind of just go over everything again. So obviously the Young Bucks very recently were Prideful Tag Team champions, the second ever Prideful Tag Team champions, but they lost in the main event last week to RK Bro, losing their second consecutive match to RK Bro.
Yeah, Overdrive TLC won.
Which was at Battle Scars. That's where they won the tag belts. And that had 4 different teams. That RK Bro, Young Bucks, Top Flight, and Ace Empire. Now here's the thing. At Defiance, Top Flight took RK Bro to the limit in what was the best match of the night, a match that absolutely stole the show. I hate technology. One of the greatest matches we've ever seen here in Overdrive. And since then, Top Flight has been trying to get that rematch with RK Bro, but instead at Battle Scars have to compete with 3 other teams in TLC. And honestly, to me, that was just because all tag teams were just so hot at the time. Oh, Darius is already down. Dante standing Spanish Fly. But so now, the ball, super kick. Dante rolling out. But anyways, as I was saying, the Young Bucks now, Top Flight feeling they deserve that rematch. They want that one-on-one rematch. Young Bucks, thanks to the rematch clause, have a rematch, but they decided to put that on the line tonight because the Young Bucks. Oh shit!
The brothers Jackson, as Matt Hardy likes to say, absolutely working over the brothers Martin.
But the Young Bucks also having a bit of a score to settle with Top Flight because Top Flight has a pinfall victory over them. This is their tag team match. Oh, Jesus Christ.
On the outside. All right, the Martins have a history of injury issues, so I hope Darius is okay there.
Now Dante, looking for a little bit of, what a Hurricane Rana onto the ladder. And of course, you saw the super kick was hit early, but this match, not just a ladder match, ladder wars.
Matt and Darius and Nick and Dante tying it up respectively.
And Tagon for Pele. No, another Hurricane Rana and a kip up. Oh!
Super kick.
Absolutely eats the super
ladder
kick.
Now. No. Why are you not trying to win a match?
Well, no, because they see the threat of Darius on the outside. Another super kick!
Again. Climbing ladder. You're in the wrong direction.
No, waiting for it to float over him.
He's randomly floating over. Drop kick now.
Jackson taking care of Martin on the outside. Firm grip. A firm grip and a kip up. Needs to save it, and he does. Power bomb on the ladder. And this match already brutal as hell. Jackson, a long time up there with that briefcase.
Oh, I thought.
Oh, and Darius goes flying.
Top rope.
And this match has been insane so far. We're only a couple minutes in.
Look,
oh, Darius.
Darius now.
Darius
has the
all
ladder.
alone.
Set it up, kid.
Darius
Climb
is all
Make
alone.
Your dreams come true.
Shut up, Jim Rouse. And now Jackson. Jackson not climbing into the ring. Jackson not climbing into the ring. He doesn't realize what's happening. Darius. Darius can steal it right here. Darius can steal it right here. Oh!
He does it. Top Flight wins.
Top Flight steals it in the main event. I hate life, but I love it at the same time. Holy shit. Oh, nobody let off the gas in that shit.
Open there. Very high-flying, hard-hitting affair, but it's over quite quickly.
Fucking dick
the Martins
cheese,
establishing themselves as the #1 option when it comes to challengers for RK Bro. Hopefully, they can get a no-nonsense, one-on-one match, no extra stipulations, just good, hard-fitting action, and we can see a TFRKO, and the Martins can finally catch up to the Creeds as the second pair of youngest tag team champions ever.
Yes, sir. Top Flight finally securing their place for one more match with RK Bro, the Young Bucks. For a fleeting moment, we're at the top of the tag team division here on Pride, and they have seen all of that come tumbling down. And tonight, Jackson doing everything he can to loosen up that briefcase. The Martins stealing it in a lapse of judgment by the Bucks. I mean, just fast and furious, too fast, too furious, if you may, main event. A top Flight. I mean, what else can be said? They've been winning the big matches, and no Matt Hardy out there to support them tonight. Top Flight doing it on their own, but obviously that tutelage of Matt Hardy probably still being felt. Martin's taking advantage, at the right possible time. And with the win over RK Bro, I mean, not only do they catch up the Creed brothers, but I think they really established themselves as really one of the top tag teams in this entire company.
No, it's a very real possibility. Obviously, Darius and Dante are 24 and 23 respectively. Creed brothers are 26 and 28 respectively. 29, I want to say. So obviously, Darius and Dante can success 96 and 94. So yeah, 27 and 28. Yeah. Youngest tag team champions in the history of Overdrive right now currently belong to the Creed brothers. But if Top Flight can do that, they will take the record as the youngest overall and the youngest prideful tag team champions, while the glorious tag team champions record will still belong to the Creed brothers. Very excited to see where that goes from here. But great show tonight. I do think with three-star matches, you take the dub here. But
it's not how I wanted to do it, Elias. I just want to let you know that's not how I wanted to do it. I wanted it to be
out in the water, bitch, but it didn't happen.
Humiliation with a Johnny Knoxville-esque spot where the fucking mousetrap goes up, kicks you in the balls or whatever the fuck it was. That's what I wanted.
You barely eked it out, but next week is going to be very interesting, very hard-hitting card from the Zenith brand. You guys can look forward to that. More Dream Open. Glorious tag team titles on the line. Becky Lynch is making a return. I'm sure Pride will stack the deck to try and recompense that.
Man,
who knows? Obviously, an internet championship match is on the line there. But we'll see for sure. MJF, I don't know. He likes to work now, but that's AEW. I have a best friend, MJF. We'll see how Overdrive Pride MJF feels next week when it comes to the internet championship. But it's been a phenomenal show. We're gonna get out of here right at about 9:05. A little bit less than that actually. So thank you guys for watching as always. For Stanley Brewer, I am Elias Storm, PNG of Power. We are the Kings of Commentary. We are God's gift to professional wrestling. And thank you and good night.
You people have been amazing. Goodbye. Where's the button? There's the button.